Hi there. This is Second Short presented by WLUG. Today we are going to talk about why should one choose Linux. Also, which distro is best suited for you. Some said, Linux just wouldn't fit my needs. And Linux is more of a hobbyist OS, which is designed for computer geeks. Well, think this differently. Linux is so robust, dynamic, natural that you will be convinced by the end of video to switch your primary OS to one from thousands of Linux distro. Let's start simple again. What are key features of operating system? 1. Security, 2. Compatibility, and 3. Reliability. So let's talk about security. First reason Linux is so secure, because not many people make malware or malicious software in general for it. With every Linux kernel update, viruses built for Linux are fixed. Linux also has very impressive access control mechanism, which ultimately makes it more secure. So we are talking about using a computer without antivirus, and not getting affected by it. This is completely possible in Linux. Next is compatibility. Here are minimum hardware requirements for a basic computer. These are way lesser than that compared to Windows or Mac. So you can do most of work on Raspberry Pi, that you could need a minimum $200 machine to do. What do you think? Servers need more hefty gig? Well, basic Ubuntu server needs lesser than Ubuntu Desktop Edition. Finally, let's talk about reliability. Have you ever thought, why do most supercomputers use Linux? Because it is reliable. You know how? Well, Linux base OS is by far most stable operating system. Therefore acquiring most of web hosting market. You can go on for days without switching your computer off. Another feature of Linux is that it works with almost every available file systems, whereas Mac cannot work properly with Windows formatted file system and vice versa. Also, you get rid of these windows. Now let's talk about which Linux distro suits you. Let's start with the most standard one, the Ubuntu. This distro is most popular distro of Linux. It gives you an Apple-like interface. If you are planning to use Linux for the first time, you should definitely choose Linux Mint. This distro gives you a feel of Windows XP and has very simple interface. If you are a updates kind of person, then Fedora is only for you. OS is updated every 6 months, same as Ubuntu and Mint, but application updates are more frequent. If you want to have a stable system with no faults, then Debian is master of stability. It is exactly opposite of Fedora. New stable version is released every 1 to 3 years. If you are hacker kind of guy, then Kali is hacker's paradise. It is bolted with loads of tools and kits to reduce your workload. If you are a die-hard fan of Linux, then Arch is Bruce Willis of Linux. You have to build everything from scratch. Lot of developers complain about lack of designing software, but that's not true. Fedora Design Suite is for beginner in design. Apodio is for sound enthusiasts. IR is specially designed for 3D modeling. And the best part of all distros is that you can create combo of anything and create your own operating system. You may be surprised to know that there's Miley Cyrus themed Hannah Montana Linux. You heard it right. Also, some notable mentions are Ubuntu, Manjaro, Macbuntu. I hope you have found your gem. Links for most of distro mentioned in video are in description below. You can freely download, edit and redistribute. I hope you know that this video too is open source. So feel free to like, comment, and share. So that's all for today. Stay tuned for more updates.